Baby, who you trying to please?
Speed of rock.
Push the pedal, spin the wheels. I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games. Just shut the door and pump the brakes.
Now, which one do I want? Y'all found this fun. I think it's time.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen, get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is in the air, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along, baby. Up when you
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more.
That's a squad. I like North for real.
She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Come on.
Mr. Big Shot drops it in again. Chauncey Phillips. That's the joy of it. But making the fans happy about it is something that is immeasurable. Out of bounds, Detroit basketball. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad my voice is there. So this is going to be really something huge. And my style now will go from Detroit around the globe. Hello, everyone. It's Mason, your PA voice for the Detroit Pistons, here to crown Season 1 champion from your top plays of the week. Help us award 100,000 VC to our winner. Let's see your four contenders. Yeah, baby! Your first winner this year was G, the versatile one, who cleared Kevin Durant's in my career. No doubt, making a name for themselves in the process as the first top plays winner of NBA 2K22. Your next selection was Super Mike J360, who had the audacity to throw down the self-love in a one-on-one contest. I mean, come on. Come on. That's been Wallace Bold. Monitoring our third winner, T773678, winning through spinning into my team fave with King James. That's dizzy fighting. All right, now, your fourth option is Cookies Fiend in the Pro-Am, who dares anyone to meet them at the rim. The call to ball has been answered now. Let's get Season 2 started now. Send us your best plays with the hashtag 2KTV. Wow! See you in the D.
The 2K League just wrapped up its 4th season, and the search is on already for Season 5 draft prospects. Now, joining me is Community Ambassador for the 2K League, BFW. Welcome back to 2K TV.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I love the work you guys do, man.
We're so happy to have you on the show. And like I said, qualification tournament started last week, and there's a few different ways hopefuls can get into the draft. Can you give us a breakdown of how they can jump in right now?
Our 2K League Draft Prospect Series is back. It starts, as you said, with the 2K League tournament from October 4th to December 5th. This year, you're going to see some really cool stuff come out during the tournament. You'll see different franchises in our league do different types of tournaments, 3v3, 5v5, international. We really want to make sure that we scour the earth, in a sense, to find the best of the best in the world.
And 1v1 is new this year?
Yes, that is correct. I hope you asked me that. So why 1v1 this year? Because we're looking for anyone that can play 2K on a high level. So that's 1v1, 3v3, 5v5. We want you. We want you here playing against our pros.
And you mentioned that you guys scout, right? But what are you looking for other than wins?
And like in the 1v1 scenario with the Scouting Grounds tournaments, we're looking for skill, right? We want to see if you can run plays. What's your green window percentage? Are you greening most of your shots? Now, our 5v5 tournament, which is the 2K League tournaments by our franchises, we're looking for communication. We're looking for the best teammate, the best chemistry, and of course, skill. But there's more aspects to what we want in those 2K League tournaments versus the Scouting Grounds, which is based on a different skill set.
How many spots are open? Is there a certain amount of draft prospects that you're looking for this year?
Anywhere around 200 to 300 people can possibly make the pool. We want to give our GMs and coaches the opportunity to have the best available talent to them on draft night.
Awesome. What do you think about NBA 2K22?
I love it, man. I love what you guys did with it. It's a phenomenal game. Like I said, I'm up to 5 a.m. every day playing the game. I don't care what game I'm playing. My team, Play Now, the W. I'm having tremendous amounts of fun. And all the people that I play with are having fun with the game,
How do you think the gameplay will affect the 2K League season coming up?
That's a great question. As we saw in the All-Star game, what we're learning, every position has to have skill now. 1 through 5 has to be able to perform at a high level equally. You just can't rely on your great point guard and your great center to win in our league now. If you don't have a great power forward, you don't have a great shooting guard or a great lockdown defender, a small forward, your season might end earlier than you thought.
Well, I'm so glad you guys had a great All-Star game, and thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. We look forward to checking back in with you as the Draft Prospect Series rolls out.
Thank you for having me, and I'm excited for the Draft Prospect Series. You definitely see a lot more of me on here because we want to make sure we showcase our amateurs, which you guys do a great job of. Thank you for having me.
We're reaching the end of Season 1, the Call to Ball, and we want to see your best moments from the season. Send us your picks. Maybe it's the most beautiful scenics from your time on the Concha del Mar or posterizer from the city. Whatever you want to share from your Season 1 experience, put it on social using the hashtag 2KTVPicks. Then look for your highlights to be featured on a future episode or on social. Follow us to find out. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. Until then, enjoy the game.
Yes. Go ahead, Philip Fancy.
The man in the middle, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 9, Nicola Vucevic. At small forward, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. At guard, 6'6", number Zach LaVine. At the point, at 6'3", number 31. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 29.
Those names are sayable. That's so weird.
The head coach once again, the
Maurice Sheets.
It's the NBA on Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Randall. And it's Walker in at the Walker. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there with Thunder. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Lambert at point. And in the early part of the season, Doris, some teams still working out the kinks. Where does the level of play peak, you think, in the regular season?
You know what, Kevin, on any given night, you can see an incredible game. At the start of the year, guys are anxious, they're ready to play, and so you might see something spectacular. There can be that feeling out process early on where teams are trying to determine how they're going to be most successful. The one thing we know, Kevin, you do not want to peak too soon.
Now here's LaVine.
This brother, who knocking on my door? Knocking on my door.
And he's good on the 3-ball. LaVine's got the first points up on the board for the Bulls.
Boy, LaVine's range, his consistency from 3 are so problematic.
Pass to Noel. Back to Randall. Now here's DJ. Guarded by Walker. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, we know that Zach LaVine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
New York with the ball.
Wow.
It's a 5-point game. Outside, Walker. Here's Randall. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now, here's DJ. This game he had 10 points. 14 feet away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Fournier after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And there's the pass to Noel. Outside, Walker. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Feeds it to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Noel. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 8 points.
Well, you love to see a player improvise against a great contest. And Kemba Walker, it's second nature to him.
Vucevic scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Fournier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Fournier pulling out the floater in that instance, the perfect opportunity to display that aspect of his game.
Lambert the pass to Wang, and it's good for 2. Wang's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Thunder.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch in basketball here lately.
Vucevic trying to get open. Wang with the bucket. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Nerlens Noel is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Quickly comes in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Walker. So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for DJ. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brooks is checked in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 7. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Here's Wang, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball against Rose. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Burks against Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gibson. Quickly the pass to Burks. New York, no good that time either. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Rose after the Bulls pick up 2. And Randall throws it down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Wang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 12 points for Thunder.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Gibson. Passes it to Quickly. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Chicago leading by 9. Back to Ball. Pass to Wang. Over Gibson. Wang can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Alex Caruso checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Rose. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Wang. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball and get out.
That was like a super push. Don't snap.
Here's Rose, and there are the Knicks with another
There
bucket.
Rose had Caruso on the
This guy is
ropes.
such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
For three, Levine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly.
He just backed them down like what? It's just the way he plays. He just plays big. He play bigger than he is. That's the thing. He play wide though.
Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020 draft, Emmanuel quickly reveals the origin of his NBA-ready teardrop floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill is really important. So just having that floater that I could use over a big man is really vital.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Williams is out there with Thunder. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, how do you handle that as when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality,
dang, DeMar, do it like that?
Let it be known you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And that one's good, Caruso.
A lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
The pass to DeRozan. From the line, and the Bulls take down
DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stunt.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Another steal. Puts it up from 15, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Caruso has 7 points in the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
I love some of the things he does. I like the crowd. They just look good.
I wish they did some more of that across the board, like the show did. Though the show has like people with hot dogs, and popcorn, and drinks. Like that's what's missing. We got the fans there clapping and that, but where is the popcorn? You know, the beer guy.
The 2K leaderboard of the rebounding leaders from a season ago.
That's like all sports. It's not in football too, but I feel like it's easier not to have to do that now because the fans are so far away. But with 2K, like, the fans are right there. I like how they change seats and make adjustments when they're sitting.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Fournier's got his second basket of the night.
That
would take it to the next level.
You cannot give Fournier any space. Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe and in particular France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Barrett kicks to Noel. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
He pushed me.
Kobe won.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Fournier. Randall down low. DeRozan defending. Randall with the bucket.
That's a mismatch.
National competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll
do whatever y'all need to do.
This guy not bashful, seeking contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nerlens Noel at the line for 2.
What do you even do about that, Cole?
No good on the free throw.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle.
Let's see what the home for the Rams was.
Good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 15. Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Fournier. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Walker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Kemba Walker entered the NBA as a crafty offensive player. He knows how to take advantage of any kind of defensive mistake. Nicely done.
Kemba Walker.
And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thunder's checked in for Vucevic. Dean comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DJ. DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Definitely small ball. We got DeMar in it. It's powerful.
Beautiful. Easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
Walker the pass to Gibson. On the money from 12 feet away. Gibson's got his first points of the game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Wang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
There's no doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. over Barrett. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Throws it up high.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over the smaller defenders.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Burks. Right side Gibson. Shoots over DeRozan. Trying to get open as Burks. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your leads.
And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting.
First quarter, but
Just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. Not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shots you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over yourself.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Knicks trail by 21. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Noel in its center.
Well, the ball handling is just special from Kemba Walker. This guy goes right by the defender. My goodness.
Ball kicks to Levine. Over Randall. Levine's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That's good from Randall. And the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Barrett. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Fournier up and in on the way. And that's now 7 points for Evan Fournier.
Let's start this thing out right.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Walker against Ball. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Bulls leading by 15.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
Al Fournier following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, Walker's shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
Knicks trail by 17. It's tipped. Here's Levine. And then Levine.
Multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest. Levine has got a creative streak.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by Vucevic. Back to ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got his first points of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
That'd be dope if they customize the cheerleaders and change cheerleaders up for each dance team. Like, I get it, you're gonna have like a generic whatever, but like, it'd be cool if each dance team would be like randomized chicks generated at the beginning of each season, and that would be the dance team. But
DJ is checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Ball. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Quickly comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Walker. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. DJ's got his second bucket tonight.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. And New York making a change. Brooks is checked in. Here's Randall. 8 points for him. Quickly finds Rose. Back to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Bulls.
And their guards have led the way in that regard. The ball is in their hands, and credit to them. They're not just looking to get shots up. They're of the mindset to create great looks for everybody.
video's frozen. Let's go. Brain's frozen. That's not good, huh? I sure would hate to. Well, normally, something like this happens. You can come right back. We're about to find out. Probably twist the games back up. There you go. So the
remix after corner with the money I got her. St. John, Puerto Hendrix. So he be a millionaire.
I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never would look like when I told her. This gon' make them feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know. You already
I don't care what you play, as long as you're playing 2K, I want you. And you're good at it, that's all the requirement necessary.
Finish season 1 strong with some 2K compete events. Aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's a playmaker's paradise.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky.
Yeah, I almost had the dang game.
Broadcasting live. Payday.
Well,
he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. So the New York starting five. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in its center. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic, DeRozan out there with Thunder. And it's DJ, and it's Levine in at the 2 guard.
Working on consistency with that jumper.
Really
you can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. So the wing on the left. Here's Wang. He's defended by Randall. Yep, that one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to move up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Noel passes to Barrett. Tipped away. Here's Randall driving inside. And Randall throws it down.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Back to DeRozan.
All right, come on. You turning over a lot.
Mr. Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slip.
And we're not keeping our turnovers.
Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lambert the pass to Wang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage of
to shrink for defense so that way drive is supposed to get stopped in theory.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Knicks is this is the second place. These Knicks are playing harder. So far, at least.
Over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second.
That one goes. And that's 10 points for Thunder.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Walker with a clean look. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Outside DeRozan. Wang the pass to Levine from 12 feet out. Again, Chicago.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DJ. So New York going with almost an entire group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. Daniel Quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Rose in for Walker. Here's Gibson after the Bulls pick up 2. And the Knicks miss again. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Randall dishes to Rose. New York moving it around. Now here's Gibson. He's guarded closely. Here's Burks. And Levine with the block.
Such an unreal athlete, Zach Levine, using those gifts on the defensive end of the floor.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Rose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bulls. And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Julius Randle. Williams passes to Wang. Over Rose, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. 6-point game.
Chicago foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the strike.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Wang. Rose with the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Alex Caruso. Check in from Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Randall. Wang pulls it in. In the corner, it's Levine. Offensive rebound. With the second effort, Wang with the bucket. Wang's got 18 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it, keep riding.
And so it's Chicago. With their lead 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020 draft, the man who quickly reveals the origin of his NBA-ready teardrop floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, So having skill is really important. So just having that floater that I could, use over a big man is really vital.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller
Just look like
guards.
he should sound.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Williams is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. Rose gets the bucket.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. The guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough.
And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Ball, the pass to Caruso. DeRozan against Burks. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bulls.
A determined scorer down low. We know this about DeMar DeRozan. He is always looking to put pressure on the defense.
Rose dishes to Noel. And that's going to be too many steps. What's the whistle on the travel? He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Thunder.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And he can't extend the lead to double the Knicks trail by 9.
The one step back.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before.
DJ is checked in for Ball. The Knicks also changing it up. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Burks. Fournier comes in for Quickly. And Walker subbed in for Rose. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Right side to Walker. Pocket 6. Fires the 3. New York, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 9. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Gibson. Now here's Walker. T right on him. And Noel throws it down.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And the pass to Lambert. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good. DJ's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Right, you got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but a great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Knicks trail by 9. Randall passes to Walker. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Walker's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Kemba Walker, his ability to expand his range and become consistent from 3 has been critical for this young man's career.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Vucevic.
One shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
And the first time out of the game for Chicago. For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. White the pass to Wang. There's the double team with Walker. And too much time in the game.
I was hitting the. Why would he take it up? Like the controller said, I don't get it. It was like pushing the button. He wouldn't take it up.
1:37 left to play here in the second quarter.
Like I didn't know how to play basketball.
Noel dishes to Randall. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backcourt. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, DeMar DeRozan excels at finding space to score from the mid-range, whether it's coming off a screen or if he has to breaking down a defender, he'll get to that spot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Knicks trail by 8. From deep, Walker. And it's White with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Dang.
Start in the first quarter. You like to see that shot go down.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Converse.
At the line for 1.
He had a bunch of assists last game too. Kind of like
kicks it to Walker. A baseline J. Jump shot is good that time. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the ball handling is just special from Kemba Walker. This guy goes right by the defender. My goodness.
Levine. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Oh my goodness, that was electric. RJ Barrett with a little flash.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Tough to finish it off.
All right, hold on, everybody. I'm gonna change back. Charity, what's going on? I'm late to the game. How's it going? How's your stream? I've had you tapped all day, I think.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt on the scoreboard.
There it is, man. Good steal. There we go.
Players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
You trying to do that stuff early? Shit, I didn't know why he would do that.
Shot from 12. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Barrett.
You can tell some players like that rhythm.
What y'all doing?
R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
Good on the shot.
All right.
Outside DeRozan. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
Can't shoot
that'll do it
today.
for the first
Like the
half.
second game.
Competitive game so far.
First game
Bulls lead by
before the
5.
Xbox decided to just broke.
David Aldridge, who's standing by
It was cloud.
on the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back
Last
in
game
just a
was
bit
funny
to get
when
the
he
third
said-
quarter underway.
Feel sorry for this argument.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime
Not taking
Show.
a smart
Big
shots
time
this time.
action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is the game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
That's funny.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there, and Julius Randle, and it's Walker in at the one spot.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but
like the obvious. Wow. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, she goes to tears. Oh my gosh. Funny stuff. Alright, y'all had to see it, I'm sorry.
they seem to be using it well.
And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right, he was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Walker. Outside Fournier. Back to Walker. Noel trying to break loose. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Walker.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's DeRozan. Buries the 20-footer. DeRozan's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Walker. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
90 seconds now into the second half. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
Use that pump fake, boy.
Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
A good job.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy. Tonight, +8 in that department.
Walker finds Fournier. New York moving it around. Pass to Walker. Elbow shot. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Lambert the pass to DeRozan. Stolen by Walker.
Bump steal.
Nice break now for New York. Walker leading the charge. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for DJ. And a switcher also for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot, high post, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Inside, Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Assist from
Walker's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Walker dishes to Barrett.
All right.
Goes up to the stripe, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
As there's the basket, whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Rose goes in for Evan Fournier.
One shot.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Shots good by Walker.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
To the middle, here's DeRozan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso.
Is he kick off? Oh, it can't be no 75 degrees in this room. Alright, on that. AC does it. It won't.
And you will quickly, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Oh, that's
on defense, Chicago. Gibson up top. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. To get open is Gibson. Count that one. The Bulls lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Rose. Passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Walker. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
All right, come on,
foul of the game for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Gibson. And Barrett subbed in for Kemba Walker.
For the Knicks, Nerlens Noel.
Rose against Ball. For the tie, Barrett trying to free himself up. Rose, no good. Here's DeRozan.
No defense.
Rose is down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile
360 was on the other one.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
For 3, Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Here's Quickly on the money with the open jumper. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Levine. DeRozan trying to get open. And Levine with the slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
And for the Knicks, the shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Rose passes to Noel, and the shot goes in. Noel's got his second bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint.
Oh!
Goodness.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got
That contest thing. Yeah, that contest.
He's going to put that one in his
Oh my God.
Here we go. Maybe it is showtime. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Levine.
That was ridiculous. That might be better than that 360. Get it. That's so hard. Everybody fit.
They throw good. Levine.
Boy, this guy really showed he can be a go-to player in the NBA. Zach LaVine's breakout campaign was back in 1920. He averaged over 25 per game.
And it's Rose missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
For Chicago, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And both free throws good for DJ.
No. Midnight. Midnight. Hey.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls.
Hey.
It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points
Midnight.
and counting.
Midnight.
Back right after this.
Thank you. Don't you just sleep? I'm not trying to really sleep. You just silly. Stretch.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Good night. No.
Run him off that line. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Wanting to chip away at this lead, wants his team, Greg, to guard the perimeter much more effectively.
Yeah, and Kevin, that's where they're getting burned. They have to patrol that three-point line better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. They've got Thunder, AJ out there with White. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. LaVine against Burks. Pass to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And that one's good quickly.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot. Boy, what else is there? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Rose dishes to Burks. To the inside. Here's Barrett. And LaVine with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Vucevic kicks to DJ. Here's Wang. Another one falls for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
New York calls timeout. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Caruso is checked in for Chicago. Then for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Alec Burks, and Fournier subbed in for Quickly. Here's Rose. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got 24 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the paint, here's Randall. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots before all night.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
There's the pass to Caruso. The Bulls keep it alive. Vucevic, and the Bulls lead by 19.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the foul called on DJ. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Randall finds Walker. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 19.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
Caruso, the pass to Lang. It's Fournier on the wing. Powered down with both hands.
Fournier.
Well, at 6'7", Fournier shows some hops, the impressive vertical to finish that dunk.
Now here's DJ. Guarded by Walker. Here's Wang, and it's good for two.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you, the combination of the quickness and the handle, Kemba Walker can get separation against anyone. Man, is he fun to watch.
And it's DJ missing. Knicks trail by 15.
Phone delayed. Come on, back to Twitch. All right, cool.
Randall dishes to Walker. They're at the pass to Randall. It's good. And it is now 21 points for Julius Randall.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
They doing the same dance.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Thunder.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And the layup falls. Walker's got 17 points here in the second half.
Simply stated, Kemba's cooking right now.
Chicago leading by 12. Outside DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he drops it in from the low post. 32 points for Thunder.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Wang with the bucket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Thunder.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Levine. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for DJ. Here's Grimes. He kicks it to Toppin. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. Taps in the tray.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
White with it.
Here you go, Chicago.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
All right, 38 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Levine, 28 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. And then Levine could shoot Clown too. Shoot. DeRozan, 16 points, 5 assists. Clown as well. 11 points, 9 assists, 3 steals. That's about standard for him. 7 for Vooch, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. 4-1-1. 3-1-2. 1 steal. No points for ball. 5 assists. 2 steals. 2 rebounds for White. 4 assists. 1 steal. Bradley didn't do anything. Derrick Jones got assists. Okay. It's a good game.
I was wrong. Let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally.
Hey, we're back with a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. Don't forget, the first My Team Unlimited tournament qualification game day is October 16th. Here's Brian with all of the details and more big My Team news.
with 2 All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Clutch in at the shooting guard position.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the opening.
Now here's Nwaba. Pass to Green. Nwaba against Payne. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony.
Nations play for Wall. He hits the foul but keeps pushing to get the shot.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Growing up, Wall played running back, wide receiver, safety, but just like his idol AI, he gave up the gridiron for hard work.
And so Wall nails them both. And, of course, both AI and Wall were drafted #1 overall.
Both are fast, physical, ruthless, and they have the ability to carry a team.
Pass to Outlaw. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Wall. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Wall's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. You can see why after that sequence.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Fires from the corner. A nice shot by Outlaw.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
A little over 1.5 minutes into this first quarter. Wall gets the bucket.
Committed to scoring the ball inside. Wall showing great effort.
Irving, the pass to Anthony. Here's Outlaw. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Payne.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
There's the drive. Oh! Throw it down! And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a dunk.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the AT&T 5G slam cam, capturing the moment. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now that's a rare sight with the double clutch reverse move.
Dude, that takes so much swagger to pull off.
It does.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. Tice passes to Wood. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Outlaw. And he slams it in one-handed.
They show so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They've been very aggressive, and they've taken us early control of this game.
That's how I want my slasher to play like that.
Places this year, Grace. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Now to take a look at a terrific
this is for
player
Dion. It's a little bit left for her.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense,
Just a
whether
little
he's
bit of more
finishing the
turkey
play
in
himself
there.
or lending a helping hand.
Here's Wood.
She might be like, I'm full. I tried to say more, but
Shot to stop
I was
the run.
like, shoot, let me say
And
something.
the
At least something.
layup is good. Wall's got 9.
Tough make by Wall. Great focus, great determination.
Yeah, good turn.
Wall's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. 3 for inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's got to switch to the tab. But she has a tab down there.
With the detailed
With the
interior
green beat,
tab.
yeah, that's YouTube.
The ball inside, using their physicality.
There's a green. There's a Chrome with a green B. Yeah, hit go to YouTube. You see how top right?
To set the tone.
Now here's Wall. He's got 9. And Wood with the stuff.
Obviously,
Right, she's like, I got this. Oh, the fork is up here. You got a fork? She has a fork right here. Yes. There you go. Dion? You don't want it? Huh? I'll figure it out.
That time he took it down.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outlaw. And good. Come.
What you want to eat, baby? Hold on, everybody.
Calm down. The video's still there. You can be patient enough to wait. She looks, she's on the laptop. She be making a mess on it. All right, everybody, we back.
But on the assist by Irving. 19 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
There's Tice with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Shooting with confidence. Tice is good at filling out when to fire.
Here's Outlaw. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Irving against Wall. Driving in. And the big finish by Wall.
Putting on the
What's
show.
wrong?
He has some ridiculous
Stop
dunks.
crying. Pick it up and eat it. It's okay.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Hero, the pass to Bagley. Here's Outlaw. He's guarded by Porter. Yep, that one's good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now here's Augustine. Outside Porter. Over Clarkson. Again. Houston.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Count the basket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 10-point game. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Our coach is so young.
Here's Gordon. Outside Augustine. Back to Gordon. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Martin with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He has 29 now.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Stolen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack.
Oh my gosh.
Was simply
How is on the ground? I heard it so.
That will play over and over.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
What? Fearlessness. That's got to energize.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Ankles. His ankles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And here's Augustine. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. They've got Marvin Bagley. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Tyler Hero.
You got all the backups in. This is a backup squad.
Martin's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hero, the pass to Bagley. With the 10-footer. And the jumper falls for him.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is going Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too. Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Drummond is a better rebounder than Drummond. Tell me, because I'd like to know about it. This work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. When it comes to Bagley,
What's the matter? You cold? It is cold. Oh my gosh, there you go, that matters. Yes. Are you warmer? Looking like a queen with your little blankie
the question
on.
mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Good work there as it goes. Drummond's got his second basket on the night.
He drops yet another
It is a
dive.
good second
Just
squad.
facilitating his
That
offense
is
like a
terrible.
maestro.
That can
Houston
be a
calls
starter
timeout.
squad.
Obviously, Chris,
Like
you
a-
were an
a
all-time
bad
great
team.
passer. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many, but
Hey,
I
man,
definitely
man.
I mean, it starts and ends with him with me because I played the same position, that point forward, and I just see how he
I don't know why, so
thinks
cold.
and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts.
Except to like 75.
As a joker, I like how he drives.
Like John Gruden. I can't believe the dude had the racist
So
lips
both
comments.
teams changing it up here.
What's the matters? Why are you crying though? Don't cry.
2 minutes now played
What's the
in the
matter?
second quarter.
What you need? You feel something on your blanket? Midnight's blanket? Okay, that's how we. You put your blanket on. You pick up midnight blanket. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Here, badders. You gonna watch it from here? You get under there? Yeah, there you go. You need to pull up? Yeah, you do. Jakari. Peanut. Peanut.
11 points in the
Can you
game.
bring me a pull up, please?
Outside Nwaba. Tice passes to Green. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to Payne. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Where's the new ones at?
At the line for the away
That's the
team.
new ones?
One shot.
I thought I brought him in. They ain't in here. They ain't in here. They in the car. I thought I
Here in
brought
the
him in.
second quarter.
I'll get him tomorrow.
Oh!
You gotta go sleep. Oh, now you gotta go sleep.
That was just a great setup by Walt. I mean, he used his vision, found the open man.
Outside Payne. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here
You
comes
sure
the
they ain't up
Rockets.
there somewhere? I thought I brought him in. Ain't no bag.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wood's gotten 4 this quarter.
Effective use of the mid-range. Wood's a guy who can.
Hey, didn't I
knock
cut?
down
You sure I didn't bring him in? We had the drinks.
Pass to Anthony.
Oh, you might be right.
Here's Payne. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Payne's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
You sit there trying to make sure that I'm not going to make you go do that.
And Anthony slams it in.
He's such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie find his
I can't see y'all. I can't see. You gotta say goodnight to your brother.
Ball against Irving.
Good night, Kyrie.
Ball gets the bucket.
Good
13
night, Kyrie.
points in the game. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control
You
of
heard
this game.
yourself on the screen.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Irving against Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
It's great to see Wall assert himself on offense so far. I mean, the defense can't slow down the score.
Pass to Aiden. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Here's Wall. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
Fires from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Irving's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, he's one of the greatest shot makers in this game. Irving has the movement skills, the touch. So difficult to bottle him up.
Green against Lamb. And Jeremy Lamb picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Gordon comes in for Nwama.
You are silly. Yeah.
How about that strong
Real
defensive
quick.
performance for this half's
Stop.
Yeah, just some terrific
Stop
effort
before
there.
you fall.
And you know the whole team
Stop
will
before
get
you
an
fall,
energy
Dion.
boost off a block like that
You
one.
gonna fall, you're gonna hit your face. Stop. Yeah. 1, 2. You peeing? Little girl. Anybody want a 2-year-old? Not for sale, sorry.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tice. Banked it in off the glass. Tice has got his second basket of the night.
You know, this is where you get Tice the rock. You let him go to work close to the rim.
Here's Outlaw. And he gets it to go.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Payne against Gordon. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. An easy 2 on the layup.
The strong upper body of Gordon, I mean, contact does not affect his shooting.
Pulls up. Here's Payne. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Payne's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Who poked away and stolen by Irving. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one drops. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick feet of Irving. Carving his way through the defense like a knife through.
Here's Porter.
2-day vacate, 2-day weekend, just not
And
enough.
they get it back. And it's blocked by
Oh,
Irving.
Kyrie.
And they get it back.
That block was
Gordon on the
crazy.
take. And Gordon with the big finish.
How about Gordon on the...
Hey, that block was ridiculous. So hopefully we can go see that Kyrie Irving block. That block was ridiculous. Watch this block. Oh! Look at how high Kyrie get up. That's how I did. That's how I did. Look. Hey. Hang on. Look at how high he gets up. Real time. Get that out of here. Wait for not all to be blocking off the backboard.
And here's Payne outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patient in executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They didn't push around, not protecting good, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had it was 30 by now, guys.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 16. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. And it's Nwaba in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
There's that aggressiveness on the glass. I like seeing from Tyson. He enjoys throwing his body around and keeping plays alive.
A nice shot by Outlaw.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
On defense, the visiting team. Now Wall, 17 points in the game. And they'll get another chance. Knocks it loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far.
The ball.
Second team.
Wood passes to Nwaba. Now Wall. Shot clock at 6. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's got 5.
No, he just caught the defense now. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Clarkson's checked in for Page. Here's Outlaw. Off target from outside. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league caliber talents. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Augustine, he's checked in for Wall.
Team foul. Now.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Back to Martin. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Martin with the bucket.
Oh, Caruso got in the way that time. They were like, this is a block party, baby.
Those second chance points that really come in bunches.
Here's Outlaw. Green covering. And that one is hammered.
Yes, baby.
He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
And it's Houston's ball. It's an 18-point game. Timeout call. Houston gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Augustine. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Throws it up high. Knocked away. Stolen by Lamb.
Oh, man.
Here's Outlaw. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, look at that. That's an excellent pass. Irving creating for his teammates, showing his unselfishness.
Here's Augustine. Pass to Green. He takes it in. Here's Şengün. Drummond defending. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Irving. Here's Outlaw. Got a hand on it. Pass to Augustine. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Augustine's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Very aggressive.
Oh, come on,
Takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
First free throw is good.
Now, after that great college tournament, we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in it. Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
Lamb hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Drummond. Oh, swiped away. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Martin. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Facilitating from the inside. And that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
Here's Outlaw. Driving. Oh, my goodness. That was a ridiculous slam.
No one's stopping that one. Wow.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Man, that fired his guys up, no question. You love seeing that.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. At the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
That's tipped. Stolen by Lamb. And they're running. Irving for three. Rockets with a rebound. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him.
Here's Gordon. Here's Şengün. And he makes it on the layup. 10 points for him. 10 points
What
for
good
him.
is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Here's Outlaw. And it's off from three-point range. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 17. Augustine with it, guarded by Lamb. Pass to Martin. Plenty of space. That one a little long. Here's Outlaw, defended by Gordon. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. From behind the arc. No good that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
After the break. We're just staying even.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Tyler Hero, Carmelo Anthony out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Payne in at the 2 spot. Porter with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Here's Wall. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And the Rockets make a change here. Ice is checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Wood laying it in.
Watch how Wood uses his body. Pushing past the contact and to the shot.
Payne against Wall. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Hero.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Payne with the bucket.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. Nwaba, he's checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Tipped away and stolen by Irving. 3-on-3. Pass to Payne. Hero on the wing. Counted from distance.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Gordon outside. Outside Nwaba. Back to Wall. Pass to Gordon. And here's Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll get at him right now and try to get him out of the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green is checked in. Payne on the bounce. Nwaba pulls it in. Tice passes to Nwaba. Here's Wood. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Nwaba. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Wood with the stuff.
Love the effort Wood makes on offense. Determined to get his team the bucket.
To the middle. And it's blocked by Wood. Outside, Green. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Houston scoring again.
Able to create the shot they were looking for there.
Green's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Irving against Wall. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a capable score from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire. He doesn't pass it up.
Wall attacking. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Pass to Green. Pass to Green. Tice with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. Green, the pass to Tice. Count it, and the foul. Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Checking in for the away.
So Daniel Tice, he had kind of a delayed arrival in the NBA between playing abroad and then early injury struggles. I mean, he's proven to be a real asset to his team.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And it's Houston's ball.
2
Hook
minutes
loose.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Wood with the stuff.
He must push Wood further away. I mean, once he's close to the basket, there's no stopping.
John Wall with the assist.
Pass to Outlaw. On the take. Oh, hey, how about that? What just happened? And the powerful one-handed slam.
Charge to Houston.
Need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. Timeout called. Houston.
They didn't instant replay that? Oh well, I will instant replay that. They wouldn't be able to honor. Oh, that pitch. That's a picture right there. Poster. Poster. That's the poster right there. That's a poster right there. That's a poster too. Oh my gosh. Oh. Poster. His dang head is in the gold. That's just ridiculous.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's House. Got it. Good job in the low post. House has got his first 2 points of the night. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Pass to Exum. Pass to Exum.
Pick him out his socks.
6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hill. Here's Bagley. Tries again. And he lays it in.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
Now here's Augustine. Checked by Hill. Over to the wing. Here's House. Another one falls for Houston.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Back to Hill. Here's Kennard. Gets the three to fall.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters
It's
most.
quiet.
This is what
The
guys
stadium's
play
like
for. Guys pans out like
crickets.
this is a great feeling.
Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Back to Hill. Fires the three. And Kennard with the three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
This game.
Here's Şengün.
Oh my
And it's
God.
going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Substitution for the away team, Andre Drummond.
Here's Augustine. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I play.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
All right, good game. John Wall got 22 points. 12 for wood, 12 for 30. This. 56 points. 1 rebound. 1 block. You want to pass that to nobody. Duncan, 360s. 3-pointers, step backs, fadeaways, all the above. 12 points per game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Points, Kyrie Herbert, 2 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals. That flop, 1 block. 1 block was cray-cray. Taylor Hero, 6 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. Shoot that bag, 1-3. Yay! Luke Kadar has 6 points. 5 points for Jeremy Lamb. 3 assists, 2 steals. 84 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. No rebounds, right? Andrew Drummond, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. That block was nasty. That block was nasty. That block was nasty. It's sending them back. And that's not starting. Bagley, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Really, 2 points, 7 assists. Jordan Clarkson, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Just cheap, don't do anything. George Hill, 2 assists. Alrighty.
It's a twin system.
Peace, love, and hair grease, everybody.